How are you? So just wanted to do a real quick Facebook Live. I'm starting to collect feedback from students that are participating in my How to Start One Run at a Time. Again, this is that online course that I was happy to put together after writing the book. It took about 90 days. I really wanted to make it about, actual exercises and making sure you could build confidence and really learn what you're doing. And it looks like it's working. I actually printed off a bunch of feedback that I've collected, and I thought I would share it with you. And more importantly, not only share the good and the bad, but share what I'm doing to make the course even better. All right. Again, the course is kind of outlined as, first 3 steps are kind of work that you need to do that all revolve around learning your market and then understanding the numbers and math and then merging those together. And I did that on purpose because I wanted this course to be, I wanted to get your hands dirty early. I wanted you to feel like you were getting your money's worth. And then step 4 and 5 are going to be about how to build a team, insulate yourself, manage that. And then finally your whys and goals and all of that. And then of course, all the bonus material, which I think are all great, but didn't really fit in that structure. So I'm not really sure how to go through this. I'll go through the good stuff first, then the bad or the stuff that needs to be improved, kind of the questions, and I'll tell you how I'm going to do that. So first off, it sounds like, giving you the tools to evaluate a market that you don't know is working, right? Many people have said, thank you. Many people have said, hey, I'm looking even in my area or out of the area or out of state, and I just didn't know how to research a city, right? They're so big and so many things and so much stuff going on. And they're very grateful for the ability. Everyone has said it's given them the ability to look with focus and learn, which is really the goal for this, right? Learn, experience, confidence, all of that. So that's working, and I'm really glad it's helping people. Then the second one is about the numbers, right? We actually dive into my simple spreadsheet. We basically understand what it is, and then we go through an exercise. We start playing with the different variables and understand how each variable affects the end result. And everybody has said, thank you, I didn't understand, now I get it. I can be more creative with my offers, and it's very helpful. So I'm very thankful that is resonating with people. On to the other side, right? Because there's always things you can improve. This is early part of the course. I want to make sure I get them right. So one of them talks about, you give us the tools to locate an area, right? Once you've picked one, but maybe give some ideas or suggestions on how you might pick your area, right? I use a sample zip code in the video, but then I sort of talk about, just using that over and over. So one person asked, hey, what should we look for, right? If I'm picking city X, I don't want to just pick randomly. Can I look for some specific traits? So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to create a bonus video and just add it to the course, kind of with my ideas and things that I look for. I don't know if it's going to be helpful for everyone, but I will create it and add it to the course. It'll just be a bonus video, but I'm going to do that. So that's the first one. The second question was, basically talking about owner-occupied versus rental quality stuff. And yeah, again, if you're looking to be a landlord, you really don't want to be bidding on properties that owner-occupants will be bidding on, because they can come in for 3.5% down, that kind of stuff. The most obvious is new construction, right? New construction is every time I know of has been sold to owner occupants. Maybe there's some Airbnb people buying them, maybe. I personally don't know anybody that's buying new construction, but that's because it's owner occupant quality, right? And new, and they're usually coming in with FHA 3.5% down loans and all of that. And typically landlord quality stuff's going to be older. It could be maybe it's not the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 2,000 square foot. Maybe it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, right? It doesn't have that half bath or that master suite or whatever. And that's because if you're going to compete with owner occupants, you're going to have to pay more, and it's going to probably not cash flow, right? The big deal for me, as you saw in my book, was no alligators. So you won't see me personally investing in new construction or recommending folks to do it. But hey, if you're going to Airbnb it or something like that, maybe it makes sense. Be careful. But yeah, I think it's fair to say that when you do the research that I outline in the course, that you're going to be steered away from new construction. I think that's a valid point, and one I didn't make explicit, but is very true. And then the last question was, okay, great, thank you for all the numbers and math, but what do you do if there's a tie? Right? Because we do a whole exercise comparing properties, and let's just say, there's a duplex and a house that are 7%, and I'm just making this stuff up. Which is better? And my answer to that, assuming the spreadsheet is right, because first thing you will know is the duplex has more monthly expenses because you have water and garbage. Assuming the spreadsheet math and expenses are correct, and the yield is the same, I would say the better investment is going to be the duplex, because you will, if one is vacant, you still have some income. But again, you got to make sure the spreadsheet is equal, right? If you're using the same expense ratios for a house and a duplex, it's not equal, right? A duplex has extra expenses. But assuming you've calculated that in, I would probably choose the duplex, because it would allow me to collect half a month's rent if one was vacant. That would be what I would do. So if there is a tie, and the math is right, I would tell you the tie goes to multiple family. The more units, the better, because you're spreading your risk more. I'll make sure I'll record a video around kind of ties and numbers and things like that. But so far, that's been the feedback. People are enjoying the course. People really are thankful for kind of the focus in creating belief and confidence that we're giving them right out of the gate. I'm pleased to see all the spreadsheets come over and kind of samples that they're having. I like all these questions. I did just create a private Facebook group that I'm just now starting to invite people to. So that should be growing. But it is, this is a lot of fun. I enjoy helping people get started. Helping somebody who's never done a deal yet, or maybe had a bad experience before, is awesome. When you can show someone the exact path that you went down for next to nothing, right? $99, big deal. That's a great feeling, right? The emails that I get and people that have my number, the texts I get, or the Facebook messages, is pretty awesome. And I'm going to keep doing it, right? So if you are a student and you want to give me some more feedback, please send it over. Likely, if it's something that needs to change, I'll add a bonus video or maybe add something else. But I'd love to hear what you like and what you don't like. It's very important to me. Going to be inviting everyone to the Facebook group, but if you are a student and I haven't already, just reach out. I'll add you. And let's keep having fun. Let's make the Facebook group something where we all help each other. It should be a safe space to ask questions. I'm not going to add anybody who's not a student, so you will know you're around similar people. And with that, let's have a lot of fun. Have a great day.